Hello, welcome to a video from Teaching Tactics with Mr. Iman. Today's video is very important for every single school Cognia accreditation for schools, prepared and presented by me, Gamal Hassan. In this video, we're going to talk about the main focus of Cognia and the main three domains that are assessed by Cognia: the leadership capacity, the learning capacity, and the resource capacity. And also we're going to talk about the steps of how to prepare for the accreditation. We're going to talk about this in details after the intro, so don't go away. Welcome back. Cognia accreditation for schools involves a structured process designed to ensure educational quality and continuous improvement. So Cognia focuses on the educational quality of schools and ensures a continuous improvement for schools even after being accredited by Cognia. Cognia accreditation assesses schools across three main domains: leadership capacity, learning capacity, and resource capacity. So Cognia assesses three domains: leadership, learning, and resource. These domains cover various aspects such as the effectiveness of school leadership, the quality of teaching and learning, and the adequacy of resources and support systems. So it focuses on three main domains, or it assesses three main domains: leadership, learning, and resource. And they focus on the leadership of the school, the quality of teaching and learning, and the resources and support systems of schools. Now we're going to talk about every single domain in details. The leadership capacity. The leadership capacity domain for Cognia accreditation includes several key standards. So it consists of some standards. These standards focus on the commitment to a purpose statement that defines beliefs about teaching and learning, including the expectations for learners. They also assess the institution's governance, leadership effectiveness, and strategic planning and stakeholder engagement. So the leadership capacity focuses on the leadership effectiveness of school and the strategic planning and the stakeholder engagement. And stakeholders here means parents, students, teachers, and administrators of school, and also the community. Every single person that is related to the school must be involved in the process of the leadership capacity. The second capacity, the learning capacity. The learning capacity domain for Cognia accreditation focuses on the quality of teaching and learning. So it focuses on the quality of teaching and learning process. It includes standards that assess curriculum design. So it focuses on the curriculum design, instructional practices, assessment of student learning, and the professional growth of educators. So the learning capacity focuses on the improvement of the curriculum, the teachers or the educators, and the students as well. These standards ensure that educational practices effectively support student achievement and growth. And all of these must serve the growth and the development of the students or the learners. The third capacity, the resource capacity. The resource capacity domain for Cognia accreditation includes standards that evaluate the institution's resources, such as human, like teachers and administrators, financial and physical resources. The physical resources like the labs available at school, the playgrounds, the smart boards, and all the educational resources available at your schools, and also, as we discussed before, the playgrounds and the cafeteria and everything that can serve the educators and learners as well, and their effective utilization. And also, if you have these resources available, you must know how to use them perfectly, and this is related to the effective utilization of these resources. This domain assesses how well the resources support the educational programs, services, and operations to ensure sustainability and promote continuous improvement. And this is very important. As we discussed before, Cognia focuses all the time on the continuous improvement of schools even after being accredited. Here are the general steps for Cognia accreditation. 1. Preparation and application. Schools begin by understanding Cognia standards and preparing necessary documents. Then they submit an application for accreditation. So the first step in the accreditation process is the preparation and application. As we discussed before, that Cognia focuses on 3 main domains, and every single domain or every single capacity consists of some standards. So the school must understand these standards and prepare some documents to prove that they understand that and they apply these standards, and then they can apply or they can submit an application for accreditation. The second step is the self-assessment. The school conducts a self-assessment to evaluate its performance against Cognia standards and criteria. Since the school understands the criteria and the standards of Cognia, they can assess themselves according to these criteria and standards. This often involves gathering data and evidence, so the school must gather some evidence and some documents to support their claim about having all of these or meeting these standards, all of them, to support the self-evaluation. The third step is the external review. Cognia assembles a team of educators to visit the school and conduct an external review. This team examines the school's self-assessment, meets with stakeholders, and observes school operations. So the third step in the accreditation process is the external review or the visit by the Cognia team. And in this step, the team visits the school and inspects or assesses what already assessed during the assessment or self-assessment to what already exists in reality at school. Fourth step is the report and recommendations. After the visit or after the review, the team provides a report with their findings and recommendations for improvement. This report helps the school understand areas of strengths and opportunities for growth. Step number 5 in the accreditation process is accreditation decision. Based on the review and the school's ability to meet Cognia standards, an accreditation decision is made. If the school meets the criteria, it receives accreditation. So after Cognia team visits the school and assesses all the standards in the 3 main domains, the leadership capacity, the learning capacity, and the resource capacity, and after the team compares and contrasts the documents presented or submitted by the school after the self-assessment, if the team finds that the school meets the criteria, the school can be accredited. Now the last step, step number 6, continuous improvement. Accredited schools are expected to engage in continuous improvement, implementing the recommendations and working on their strategic plans to enhance educational quality. So even after being accredited by Cognia, schools must work very hard on their continuous improvement and strategic plans for a better educational quality. Throughout the process, schools receive support and guidance from Cognia to help them achieve and maintain high standards of educational excellence. And now, happy accreditation. Thanks for watching. Gamal Hassan. See you soon in a new video. If the video is useful, don't forget to subscribe and share our content, and follow for more useful educational content and general English courses.